Chat, I want to like the servant. I truly do. But there is a glaring design flaw that affects her, but mostly you as the consumer. This affects you. Do you want to summon for a hybrid servant that can't do the farming right? By hybrid, I mean support and also DPS farmer. Think Poyanskaya, think Vich, think Oberon, think Summer Scotty. Those servants can all do their farming on their own. Do you want to invest in another servant that isn't as meta defining, doesn't do the farming as well, and would have truly been better as a full support? That's the question I want to pose to you. Popess Johanna. I like her design. I do like her design. I don't want this to be a video about me just like tearing into her like she's like a horrible character. She's not. Base HP is high, like really high. Attack suffers, but not as much as Bunny Toria. Hit counts aren't bad. They're at least average, if not slightly above average. And like, she's not that bad upstairs, but they made we'll get into it. Her skill, she gives Berserker the star weight needed for Berserkers, 3 turns, but specifically to arts cards. She gives 100% crit damage to 1 ally, only for arts cards, 3 turns. And she gives stars per turn, 10 stars every turn for 3 turns. This is a solid crit skill. I have no complaints about this, other than the 10 stars is a little weak for it, but star weight and 100% crit damage and that's targetable. I can't really complain about that. No matter the cooldown, like a 6 turn, that's still fair. That's still more than fair. Second skill, 20% arts, debuff immunity, 1000 damage cut, MP charge herself. She has a 30% battery. She gives damage cut. She gives debuff immunity. This is boss fighting stuff. Obviously, this is boss fighting stuff. You aren't worried about crits and farming. Third skill, 20% battery for the entire team every turn for 3 turns. This skill is awesome. This is great. This makes having like either multi-core teams or like having ridiculously high uptime on MPs very, very easy. It's like you're doing an arch chain every single turn, regardless of what kind of chain you're actually doing. And the best part is this happens at the end of the turn. So even if you're MPing, like people aren't getting the refund from an MP chain, they're at least getting it from here. Not only that, it's also a 20% charisma. That's a bit of an issue that her charisma is on this long of a cooldown, but if you really want high uptime on this, you're going to use Tomomo in the team anyway. That's what I'm saying. She is a slight alternative to, say, Lady Avalon, just with a different nuance, I should say. Passives, EX magic resist, 25% debuff resistance, nice. 10% arts, damage bound against riders, cool. I guess they give better refund, so you can get to overkill faster, but you really shouldn't be doing this one. Mana loading, if you want her farming to be better, you'll want to pick this. Yes, I said farming. Because AoE Arts MP, whoa, it's 3 hits. and her MP gain is here. So don't expect her to be doing Space-ish char stuff, because she's not. She's not. Damage mod against evil. Super effective damage mod against man attribute. I know it says attribute human. On this site, attribute human means man attribute. And buff block. Why is this not AoE? Why could this not be AoE? I would not be complaining if this was AoE. I really, really wouldn't, because it would set up like really cool turns. You'd be getting overcharge for like your last damage dealer. They'd hit way harder if you're up against evil. The enemy would get buff blocked too. Like, it would have been sick. She would have like weakened the ad so your main DPS could like actually get overkill real quick. I think that's the route they want to go, but it's like, why? Why is this not AoE? Are they afraid of that? I feel like they're just afraid of her like being too supportive. I really don't want to just like shit talk the servant, but do you need this servant? No. Like, pick her off support for someone. We'll go through this real quick. Materials. At least these are the only two mats you need to worry about. And I'm not saying eggs are the most common thing, but they do show up in shops a lot. A lot of servants need them, so you can at least you probably have at least enough to get one skill up. These are lost spell 5. You might have enough of these. You don't need that many, but it's still a good amount. And her bouncy. Damage mod of evil and damage mod for man attribute while she's on the field. Nursery Rhyme is here because in the first recording of this, I compared her MP to like Nursery Rhymes in terms of refund. And it's really not that far off, if we're being honest. It shouldn't be that far off because all she has is this smaller arts buff. Nursery Rhyme has the advantage of being a caster and can get type advantage against assassin, thus get overkill quickly. Her being a ruler hurts this a lot. She's not getting overkill. She's not looping that easily. You're going to have to go through a lot of extra steps just to make her passable. We just got Nidokris Altar. She is a way better farmer than this. But she's not just a farmer. She's also supposed to be a support. Her MP says farmer. Or not even farmer, looper. I need to clarify that. She's a looper, not a farmer. You need another art support plug suit to make her be a farmer. Like Zufu, like Paracelsus. Is that the hardest thing in the world? No. But I don't think 2004 is really going to be enough for her. I just don't. I think you're going to run into refund problems very easily. She probably can do it. You can definitely brute force it. I'm not saying you can't farm with her. It's just like you could be doing this with like literally any other servant. So I think she is a good servant. I think she's worth looking into whether you want to summon for her or not. She's definitely not must summon. Like, especially because the other servant on the banner, like that's on a banner right now, is Kukulin, and that's a way better way stronger servant. Way more. This is a servant you should summon for. This one is. You need this servant. You have the servants to make it work. Because I'll be honest, not many people have like real arts crit servants. Like Zenobia is a very strong one. Don't get me wrong. If I pull this servant and it's a Saber challenge quest, you can bet your ass I'm using her, but I'm gonna put her on the team with Zenobia and just like watch the crit numbers fly. But she's too niche. She's too like her arts crit is too niche, and then she's an arts looper with bad refund on top of that. She's trying to do too much. Like, this is another jack of all trades thing. She masters one and struggles in the other thing, and it like kind of brings her down because of that, because she's doing the other thing like kind of poorly. Like, this is support. Why are you gonna run Black Rail on her in a challenge quest to get her to loot? I haven't checked here. Her damage is slightly better than Moriarty's. Cool. But EO blows both these two out the goddamn water with Ocean Flyer. Granted, because she's MP5, that's fair. But Ocean Flyer does better than Black Rail for these servants. That's nuts. So, if you are looking for an arts crit support servant, summon for Johanna. If you're looking for a farmer, fuck no. Don't summon for her. You will be disappointed. You will have to jump through extra steps when you can be using that to level any other arts farming servant. I can't. Her main use case, though, I will say, is for Bitter Shadows. If JP has Bitter Shadows this year, like we have on NA, this is a different topic. Because then I can see her potential with Cheng Gong, literally brute forcing him 20 gauge every turn, along with the attack buff and everything. Like, this part is irrelevant for Cheng Gong, but like these two skills would, I can see a use case for her there. But the Bitter Shadows is way too specific, and only, from my knowledge, only it has happened once. So that is not a legit reason to summon for her. That is a whale mentality summoning for her. Summon for her because this one thing happened 2 years ago, and it might happen again for DPS Cheng Gong test. So let me just level her now in case it happens again. That is so copium, it's not even funny. I'm gonna end this recording so I don't keep ranting even longer. Just know the other hybrid farming support servants just do this way better than her. I'll see you guys in the next one. If you enjoyed this video, consider dropping a like or a sub. And if you're feeling really generous, give me some feedback on the video in the comment section. I am very much looking to improve in the coming months as the channel continues to grow. Hope to see you in the next one. Peace.